Hey YouTube, welcome back. How are you? You know the drill. We're gonna do it. We're gonna roll through things as fast as we can and we can get on with it. Okay, so first things first, make sure you are subscribed. Hit that little bell so you're notified whenever I upload here. If you'd like to see full-length reactions to Veronica Mars or any of the other shows on Darcy's Watching Stuff, you can find that on my Patreon. Link down below, along with a link to my main channel where you should also come subscribe. And last but certainly not least, leave a comment down below, but no spoilers. Okay, bye. I have not stopped thinking about our little orange boy and his mom, and yeah, like, damn, man. And I wonder if, like, we will be around to see him get the news today, and I'm, like, feeling really sad. I, like, just don't want him to be left alone with his shit dad. That's mostly what I've been thinking about. Along with, of course, Lillian. I'd like another nice, good Lillian flashback with a big nugget. Or maybe today we'll see maybe Cameron guy, because shit, we haven't revisited that in some time, have we? So we should get back to it. I think that's what we should do today. Last episode though, we were talking to each of them about that counselor woman was talking to each of them about like Lily's death and how it has affected them. So I'm like, gotta be something there. There's gotta be something there. Detective caps on. I'm ready for nugget hunting. Okay, so let's baby check. Oh, Lord of the Bling. Which is probably a Lord of the Rings reference. I was gonna say, or Bling Ring. But I don't think the Bling Ring had happened yet. You guys remember the Bling Ring? Anyway.
Previously on Veronica Mars, I'll find closure when Lily's killer's rotting away in prison.
No, Veronica was my
Right, the
friend.
real one.
I will leave you with nothing. No house, no maid, and no friend.
You say another word to her and I will kill you.
Oh, let's do that.
Possible jumper on the Coronado Bridge.
No! Look, if they can't commit at least 10 million, man, we go someplace else.
His physics teacher agreed to sponsor him for independent studies, so he needs to drop a class.
In PE. You know that boy could stand to get hit in the head with a dodgeball or two. It's Yolanda. Something's happened.
Who's Yolanda?
Next time, remember, lift drunk combative bail jumpers with your legs, not your back. And use your heating pad.
Hey, I'm, looking for Keith Mars.
Yeah, sure, in here.
Just over there. It's Yolanda. Something happened.
Reported to have held a man out of a window in order to get him to sign a contract.
Oh.
Twice jailed, emerged stronger each time. That's Bone Hamilton.
How can I help you, Mr. Hamilton?
Okay.
My daughter's missing.
No.
I need you to get her back for me.
Yeah, come to the right place.
That's Yolanda Hamilton's dad?
Yeah.
I didn't know you knew her.
We know her?
We used to be friends. A long time ago.
Stop.
You sure it's not just some kind of teenage misbehavior? It's not uncommon for
Maybe
kids
your teenager. But Yolanda, she knew the rule. Now, my son, he finds her car up the block. The door's open, the light's still on, a sign of struggle.
Suspicious.
Sounds like something for the police.
Hey. I don't like the police. What I hear sounds like something you'd understand. And there's some cats out there who wouldn't mind seeing it screwed up.
It's a lot of ideas.
That's just Southern California. New York, Detroit, Atlanta. I got more lists.
Perfect. Let me see. Prepared.
What's cooking?
Not quite sure myself.
I was just gonna say that.
She's a senior at my school. I can ask around.
Sure, but be discreet.
This isn't the first time I've had the chance to help Yolanda Hamilton.
Okay.
Whoa, new student alerts.
This is in English, Mrs. Murphy?
Not even close. Let me show you.
That's so nice.
Yolanda come to her senses and run away from him?
So you know Yolanda. He implied that there was some pretty bad blood between you two.
Bad blood, huh? That's one way to put it.
'Cause baby, now we got
Hatred. Didn't tell me that he was involved in some ingenious tax evasion. I had to make a choice. Well, that's not the whole story.
Okay, cough it up.
I was leaving work, car pulled up, fired 10 shots into my car. That's when I realized who the real Percy Hamilton is. It's Bone.
No.
Didn't see that coming. But can we talk about his office? Sorry, but look at this. With the wall with the glass and the colors coming through, but then on this side it's the pictures with all the different colors. I love it so much.
One thing about an ex-cop for a dad is that some boring Sunday when you've seen all the reruns, he might kill time describing, for instance, how to tell if someone's lying in an interrogation. The indirect eye contact, the smile that doesn't crinkle the eyes.
Maybe she just has anxiety.
When Jamie and I left, it was probably around midnight. Yolanda was still there. But she had her car.
Thanks.
She's my friend. Who are you?
We're all in this together.
What's your dad do?
He's one of the Dixie chicks. He makes more money than your dad. Was that your real question?
You must be there. You must.
You must be there.
I guess I must.
If you really want flowers, dyeing seems to be the way to go.
We told your mom that we were all going to get dressed up in the costume as our favorite animal. You remember her animal?
Yeah, it's a mermaid.
You heard from your sister?
Yeah, she sent a telegram. Heartbroken. Stop. Don't get up.
Where are you going?
Marcel, that doorman you called me about? Number 4 on the enemies list?
This is a Mars investigation matter. I'm Mars.
And who am I?
Veronica, and you're staying.
Veronica, Mars. And you're on painkillers. And the bottle says don't operate heavy machinery in a car is heavy.
Got a point.
Remember.
Watch your back. I mean that medically.
I like when they work together.
Bone fired you for being a little too friendly with his daughter. That didn't make you a little mad?
He must not know who was here that night.
Who was here?
Who was here?
Heard of a rapper named Dimebag?
Dad, I thought you read Vibe.
Lovely tunes, I'm sure. But you might remember the guy that Bone Hamilton supposedly dangled out a window until he signed a contract?
That was Dimebag?
What's this?
Clues. Valet stubs. I figure even kidnappers have to park.
Sure.
I know. Stay in the car. What do you think, the T6 or the T9?
T9. How do I look?
Like a humble drudge. No one would notice breaking into a room.
That'll do.
Fun.
No wonder you don't talk about your dad. He's Tupac, and he's secretly still alive.
Just a producer. Nothing interesting.
It's so interesting.
I'm doing a project.
Do it somewhere else, Bryce.
Jude Law type or Colin Farrell type.
Colin Farrell.
He's insanely jealous all the time, and it's getting on my nerves.
I like a jealous streak on a man. Keeps him in line. I'm really glad I met you guys.
Should be glad. We're the best.
We got some problems here.
What can I do for
He's still in there. Flashbacks. We're thankful. We're grateful. Okay, so Lily fits into this somehow. And then does Yolanda's disappearance somehow fit into her murder? I wish I could see that list. I should have looked at it harder when he handed it over. But also, the brother, do you think anything's there? Like her little brother?
Good news, they won't walk in on Dad bugging their room. Bad news, he's bugging the wrong room.
Yeah.
I'm Melinda, your hospitality hostess. I'm so sorry about the mix-up. Follow me, I can show you to your room.
I mean, that's thinking on your feet.
So, you have your bathroom right back there. Chairs for sitting, and your, the phone, in case you need to make a call, would be just right like that.
All right. It's cool.
Thanks for the demonstration.
Where have you been?
bugging the room?
Yo, man, that damn hospitality hostess was lying about that Cristal, man. Hey, she is hot.
I have a pretty good idea what's going through your head.
I doubt it.
I know you blame me for your mother's death.
Oh, maybe.
That's okay. From now on, we're gonna be a team. Our war's over now, Logan. That's what she would have wanted.
Here's real for you. Hey! Shut the door! Logan, enough! You know what Mom would have wanted? She would have wanted you to care as much about her as your career. So, okay, Dad, let's be honest. But she's only gone because of you.
Independent study of sand?
Civil engineering. Soil erosion modeling. Whatever happened to Yolanda, it's his fault.
He is desperate to get her back.
State Science Fair winner 2 years straight. But I'm soft. She really liked you guys.
And I liked her.
Yeah, what happened? Because Lily died?
Dream on. Careful, Logan. Lily's just sick. She's not dead.
Sick my ass. She's jerking me around.
I have no idea. Got really caught up in the song. Pay attention. Concentrate.
Yep. Oh, so Yolanda seems cool.
Isn't she? Oh, shoot. My purse. I'll be right back.
You know, I forgot that they might be siblings.
I don't know Yolanda, do you?
Oh. That was the night? Because he said to the counselor woman that, like, he kissed someone else, and then Lily found out, and then Lily was mad, and then so he wasn't there that night. It was Yolanda. So that's how she fits in. What a good song, though. Okay, but we still have to find Yolanda currently, and I have no idea. Like, nothing. I've picked up nothing on who I think has her or where she is. Maybe someone doesn't have her because the brother said someone has her. I've got nothing. But I hope we find her quickly because after 24 hours, your chances of finding them alive drastically drop.
Yo, what up? It's Don back.
It's me, Hamilton.
Whoa.
Look, man, whatever you got against me is between me and you.
I just want to hear you beg.
This is like me holding you out of a window.
Damn, man. I'm begging.
Beautiful. I don't know nothing about Yolanda.
I was gonna say, he doesn't know, does he?
Bones' little Miss Princess locked up in a closet somewhere.
What you looking at, boy?
Does he know?
Look at all these valet stubs.
Thanks for coming out. It means a lot to the family. It's good to have friends around.
I'm so sorry. Aww.
My father thanks you.
You're welcome.
My mother thanks you. I am glad you're here.
Thank you.
I'm trying, sorry. First of all, this poor kid. Also, I'm trying so hard to, like, concentrate, but the voiceovers in this show, there's something about how obvious they are. And obviously, like, these extras aren't talking, right? Because they don't want to pay them, so they just do the voiceovers after. But I just feel like you can tell, because there was a part where she was like, thank you. And her mouth, this woman's mouth, it did not move. Watch her.
My father thanks you.
You're welcome.
My mother thanks you.
Oh, you're welcome, but
I thank you.
sorry.
Look, I'm sorry. This is an awful time, but we don't want the studio to move on somebody else.
Harvey.
Harv.
I don't know how many more ways there are for me to say this, but I don't want you negotiating any deals for me.
I think you're fired, Harv.
Are you firing me? No, I'm not firing you. I'm out of the business. I'm done.
Oh.
Maybe we should. It is not my mom's reception. It's his. Thanks for coming. Really means a lot to the family.
Logan.
You're welcome.
And now I'm dead. Well, he got this lighter in Seoul. He and his buddies escaped, and they had it engraved. but she left it on her dresser the night she disappeared. It's a sign. They didn't find a body because she's not dead.
No way.
She just escaped.
No. As far as I...
And she faked her death? They didn't find a body. They saw the car. What did we see? We saw her walk out, get in the car, pop some pills. I mean, I don't think they were really going to show us her jumping off the bridge or anything, but... What? Oh, see, I thought he was just like, not acting like he didn't care because he didn't care, but just like, fuck all this type attitude. Do we think she could be alive? Can she come save him? Well, now isn't that interesting? She knew he would find the lighter and like know its meaning, but it could also just mean I'm free, like, you know, dead. Holy shit. Okay. I'm not gonna lie though, still no idea about this Yolanda thing. Unless it's the brother, because he's acting kind of sus, but then there's this guy, and like, I don't know. My detective cap isn't working very well today.
As far as I know, Ben doesn't hang out at hip-hop clubs.
Then why was he there?
But you won't find him there. He and some friends are in Mexico hiking. Can't be reached.
How's your sorority speak?
Like, awesome. Well, hi, is Ben there? Hi, this is Lisa. I met Ben last fall at this beach blanket bingo mixer. But he said he saw something on his desk. A hotel confirmation number for Vegas. What was that word again for almost friend?
Can you talk to Lily? I heard what Logan said about that night, and it's totally untrue. I didn't do anything.
I saw it, Yolanda. Do I tell my dad that his fiercely nonconformist daughter caved to peer pressure and left a totally cool person on her own in a new school?
Yeah.
I came an hour ago. They want $500,000 if I'm ever to see Yolanda alive again.
Okay, I know this is hard to believe, but a note at this point is very good news.
Good. I was gonna say that, but...
This is strange. This guy, he gave it all. The time, the place.
That's because he's stupid, man. Look at the top.
Beginner.
If I don't get my daughter back, somebody's gonna die.
Oh. Miss Princess. Isn't that also what the brother referred to her as? Or like when he was talking about his little princess? Little princess. Something? Yeah. I don't think it's Dimebag. Definitely not Dimebag Daryl either.
500. Plus the GPS tracker and the dot pack you put in here.
Mr. Hamilton, I know we talked about this, but I think we should involve the police.
And I've already told you I have no use for the police. Yeah, I have my justice right here.
Look.
Perfect.
This is not the way to deal with this. If you care about your daughter, you'll go to the cops.
Hey, checks in the mail. Load it up. Let's roll.
I thought you were fired. Here.
Because you gotta
save the girl.
Yeah. Science-y something?
Maybe not totally impossible.
This is really grasping at straws.
Make yourself useful, get those things in a row.
Do you see the taxi up the street?
I got it.
You can keep your cash. Instead, put that $250,000 ring you like to wave at people inside the football and throw it down the storm drain.
All right, it's done.
Hey, kid.
Hey, Bryce. Whoever did this was either really dumb or really smart. You're really smart.
So are you.
Yeah.
She was never kidnapped?
No, she just ran off.
Eavesdropping again, huh?
She was on the phone talking about meeting someone at the club. Drove the car back, made it seem like she'd been abducted, and that was that.
God, Bryce. Why?
Trust me, you will not understand.
But Yolanda, is she okay?
As far as I know.
Mrs. Hamilton, Mr. Hamilton, I think there's something Bryce wants to tell you.
You lost your ring. Look, you can be mad, Dad, but you can't call me soft.
Here's the good news. I'm fine. And I'm married now.
What?
I'm Mrs. Benjamin Bloom. Which is why I'm telling you from here. Get over yourselves and make up. We're not coming back. Give us your blessing. And we'll come home. After the honeymoon.
What? I just... Girl. It's like Romeo and Juliet.
All right, then.
I just wanted to say congratulations on the marriage. And I'm sorry. I should have been a better friend.
Veronica, if I had been in your position, I would have done the same thing.
Logan, what are you doing here?
I want you to find my mother.
So we think the mom is alive. Oh my god. I think it's kind of nice that he went to her, because like at the end of the day, she's good at what she does. Okay? She's the best. That's who you would go to for that type of thing. Okay, wait, let's process. Okay? Let's process together. First of all, the mini mystery with her just taking off and getting married, hilarious. That's so funny. And then the little brother, like, turned out to be much funnier than I was anticipating in the beginning. Okay? There's that. But what I find more interesting is the introduction of Yolanda to our story timeline, and that's who our orange boy made out with, then Lily. And so, okay, so there's that piece. At the end when she said I should have been a better friend, and then Yolanda was like, if I was in your position, I would have done the same thing. That's just so nice, because yeah, like, you know? But then, so then it's like, does it matter further? That's the question. That's the question. Does it matter further than just now knowing who it was? I'd have to think so. I'd have to think knowing who that person was is important somewhere along the line. The other obviously very interesting thing is this fucking twist that our orange boy thinks his mom staged her own death. And I just don't know what I think, because I'm still on last episode. I'm still sad and like feeling for him. I have to also, I'm torn, because I'm like, I want to be with him. I want to like be in that mindset of like, yeah, she left a lighter, man. They didn't find a body, you know? But then it's like, what if it's just what if it's not, and then like in a couple episodes we find the body, and that's just fucking devastating to like kind of hold on to that piece of hope, and then she really is gone. Like, that's fucking devastating. But okay, so maybe I should hop on the wagon with our little citrus dude and think she's alive. Because, I mean, obviously we don't have a lot of information about it yet, but the pieces that he said kind of make sense. But then, like, finding bodies is tough in water, and like how would she have pulled that off? Because it was in the middle of the fucking day, and people said that they saw a potential jumper, and she took something, guess I don't really know what it was. You just assume, right? Like you see the pills and then you just assume the worst. So we think she might be alive and now we're gonna go look for her? And do we think that in any way, shape, or form is connected to Lily's death? I think I'm just gonna start thinking everything is connected to Lily's death because it all has to just make sense one day. I want her to be alive. I do, because I don't want him to be alone with his asshole dad. And he's so scary. And it sucks because, I want to believe she's alive. But then why would she leave him alone with the dad? You know what I mean? But then she left the lighter. She left the lighter for him because he would understand the significance of the lighter. And then he would know. And then maybe he would go looking for her. Okay, okay. I just don't want to hop on and root for it and then it end up we find her body and then it's then you have to tell him and he's living on that hope. Oh, I won't be able to do it. So please, ma'am, be alive, okay? Just be alive in the middle of the woods somewhere, living off the land. I don't fucking care, but just be alive, okay? What else do we get? We got Lily flashbacks. I love those so much. We got a Cameron song. And we got Keith and Veronica working together, even though together, not together, but I still like when they're together. I do. That outfits, the black pants with the zippers and the black shirt with the that was my attire. Sometimes I'd put a tie on. That's good times. Good times. Okay, and so this episode was called Lord of the Ring. And that makes sense with the ring thing. The titles of these are kind of funny. Mini Mystery of the Week, kind of a funny one, honestly. It made me giggle. And I guess maybe I should have given myself a bit more credit because I was kind of clocked the brother, but I was I wasn't getting much where I was being led any which way. So I was can't figure it out. But I kind of had a little gut feeling. Regardless, funny little mini mystery today. I feel like we got some pieces to the story, and whether or not they're important or not, I guess will just make sense when it makes sense. It's are you a big nugget or a little nugget? Is Yolanda a big nugget or just a little nugget? Is it just filling in the blanks, or is it gonna you just never fucking know. But now we've got a whole other mystery of whether or not the mom is alive. I can't believe they threw that wrench at me. Well, listen, I think we've got much to think about. So, we will wrap this one up here. But as always, I'll see you in the next one. Bye!